styling today, aren't I? This is my pickup. I have since figured out what's going on with my four-wheel drive. I was not shifting it right. Didn't come with instructions, and I kind of hopped in and drove it. I didn't watch the other guy drive it who owned it. Just want to know how it feels. Anyhow, four-wheel drive seems to be working. I think I know what's going on. I still have a throwout bearing, and it's a centrifugal slave cylinder, which goes around the shaft. So even to stop that bearing from going out, I will have to drop the transmission and everything else. I will eventually have to get the four-wheel drive stuff working and messing with it. I'll find out if it's leaking after the fact. Since I have been trying to figure out if my steering wheel tilts, I am not to the point to do that yet because I have to have a steering wheel puller. I started in this area. There's a extra line I traced down. It turned out somebody tried to hook up a new LED line and they had it hooked into the light up there. I'm going to leave the line. They used a speaker line there. And yeah, they got two knobs. One's not right, the other one is right. I'm not familiar with this truck quite. Mine was 85 and it's a different body design mod. But today, we're going to try to take this apart and see if we can get it working. It would be nice when we're going back and forth to locations to see if we can have some tunes. And it worked perfectly on the way down, but I think I just got lucky because I got lucky. Anyhow, I got out and took a little, and I'm pretty sure this is original equipment. You can see electronic components down here is covered in dust. I'm pretty sure we can disassemble it ourselves. We may not even have to take these bolts out yet. Eventually I may have to replace it. Not quite sure what this is. That might be a FM. No, that's the AM antenna, I betcha. I bet it sticks on there and it broke. That would make sense. It's weird, I hadn't seen them external like that. 12 volt negative ground, just in case you don't know that. And it looks like someone's been in here before because you can see some of the clips have been removed or not removed. Anyhow, this is one of those actual serviceable parts. I'm not going to be using crack tools for this. We will try not to hurt ourselves. So you want to push it and see it move. Good, they all pull off. Makes life a little bit easier. Turns out a standard socket will fit. Sorry for the hand. Oh god, that's dirty. Some mica there. Look at all those old electronics. Still clean, not many chips in there. Lots of capacitors. Radios usually do have a lot of capacitors. This is one of my issues is this switch here, which is my power button. Let's see if I can pull off this face covering here. And that's what that's so pretty and dirty. I'm gonna be messing with the. That's a weird transition period to see. It has chips in it. They could have actually done this all with coils and capacitors filter out the FM signal. Don't need chips. It looks like we're in a weird transition period between modern day electronics and old electronics where it's just resistors and everything. Got them out. Let's see what's it look like underneath there. It came off pretty easy actually. Look. Maybe some electronics cleaner. That's why it has electronics. It has a self-returning diode. Little backlit. Does that mean it's blue? I can find a blue or red thing and cover that up and put a red one on it instead of a blue one. Make it look better. Has that old electronic smell. Like all you have to do is pull that off and put it back on. Ooh, I wonder if we can put a RGB LED in there instead of that. It'll cycle through all the colors, but it would be prettier, wouldn't it? Look at that. See that right there? That's a tube. That's not an LED, that is an actual tube. Seal. They use an inert gas to make it light up. Oh, wait, is that? You see the crystals? The grids? The whole thing's an actual tube display for the radio in here. And that is interesting. Something popped. Maybe we'll leave it as stock and mess with it. See if we can get it working right and not even worry about it. Yeah, I will remove that and try to clean that up. I'm not really concerned about the deck part working, although I do still have a tape in there from my first car. I really just want to do is get these pots cleaned up. These are resistor pots, and I bet you on the side I'll tell you how much resistance, and these are probably the filtering mechanism to filter out the rest of them. This is the one area I am fascinated with constantly over the years. It's electronics and technology of electronics. All right, I'm gonna go get me something to clean this off with. Alright, got it out. I cleaned it up a little bit with a brush and just a little nylon brush and some alcohol. Just went over everything. Make sure there wasn't any dust in there. Cleaned out the actual pieces with dust. So I find that really cool. I might just hook it up and power it on, see if I can get any noise out of it. I might just throw it together. I'll throw it together and then we'll go from there. I don't have any of the electronic lubricants that I need for it. I will go in there and look to see if I have any, but currently I do not. I don't know if this will fix it, what the problem actually had. Let me. That feels right. That feels okay. The problem I actually had was just noise in the speakers from one of these slides going out, so we'll see if it fixes it. I halfway expect it really not to work, but we'll get it back together and we'll get in and test it. Alright, let's just turn it on and see if we can get anything out of it. Kind of works. Get some audio out of it. Not enough to make a deal out of it. The cathode tube's no longer working. It was working the other day. Now it's not. Alright, well, it worked for a second, and then I put a knob on there, it stopped working. I'm gonna call it quits. I think I'm very... Ooh, God, what the hell? Oh, gosh. Maybe it's in the power button. Maybe just get a replacement power button, but it's like questionable whether it works or not. Yeah, I'm not gonna mess with it any farther. I will bring you back whenever I figure out what I'm gonna do with it. I could keep the faceplate and the knobs and the screen. I put a little mini screen in there. Use a microcontroller to run it. Splice the back half of it off, and maybe drop a USB stick receiver in here. That might be a fun little project to do. And this would be all my controls with my microcontroller. We could have a lot of video, or lots of good sounds. So we will figure that out. I was hoping I could get it going. I will eventually have to tear the throwout bearing on the clutch out so it doesn't make that rattle noise. That's really what's going on right now. I'm not going to mess with the rest of it. It looks okay. Yeah, and we'll talk about future plans for this a little bit later on. But thanks for coming. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button, and hopefully we'll start bringing more videos out, whether my friend thinks they're boring or not. Alright, take care all. Bye.